In today's how-to video in Unite, we are going to demonstrate how to submit your OJL hours in the Unite application. So in order to get to this page, you have to go to my account, scroll down to my time, and this will lead you to this landing page. This landing page, the first things I like to take notice is your new entry, waiting approval, rejected, and approved. So for new entry, this is where users can log their new OJL hours. Waiting approval shows the entries that have been submitted and are pending for approval. Rejected approval displays the entries that have been rejected and may need some revision. And approved shows all entries that have been approved. So from here, I would like to speak about your select entry period to edit, where you have your program, your facet type, and your period. And so in order to actually go to your next step, you have to fill out these programs. So here's the program. Fill out your facet type on the job learning and the period you'll want to submit your OJ hours for, the week that you're actually working. And that'll be this week, the 25th of May, the 31st of May. Once all of these entry points are completed, that's when you can move on to your add new entry. And your add new entry is vital because this is where you'll actually submit your hours, submit your employer, and your period interval. So from the period week, it goes to the period interval. So since today is May 28th, 2025, you'll select that day. You'll select the employer you're actually working for. Let's go 360 Construction Company, Inc. Since manager is optional, this depending on if you like to write that manager's name or not. But for now, I'll skip it and I'll complete my hours. How many hours you worked that day on the 28th, and then you'll go to your skill set of what you actually was doing on the job. So we can select carpentry. Once all of these periods are entered, you can select this add entry button, and it will be filled, and at the bottom you'll see the period, program, period interval, employer, and the hours. So let's attempt this again just to make sure you know how to do it correctly. So we'll go to Thursday, 29th. You'll select another employer. Say you're working at a different job, so you'll select a different employer. It's the same amount of hours, and you're actually doing a different skill set. Coats, add entry. Once your week is completed, be mindful that when you select this submit 20 hours of approval, you can no longer edit anything. So it's vital that all of these entry points are filled out accurately and correctly before you actually submit your hours. Because that can be a reason why your hours may get rejected. It could be too many hours, or it can be the wrong employer. So make sure that these entry points are filled out correctly and accurately before you actually submit your hours for approval. So now we can submit our hours for approval. And then you'll go to waiting for approval and see the hours you recently submitted. So coat screws and carpentry, and those will be the hours waiting to be approved. And once they're approved, you'll see it right here in this column by your manager during the period you actually approved them. So if you have any other questions, please feel free to email us at support@iupad.org. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. Have a great day.